Hi everyone, it's Diane. I am here with a glue book session because those index card collages I was doing harvesting for those, and in doing those I kept going, oh, I could put this in my glue book. We're going to put stuff in our glue book. And that's the end of my dialogue for today, I guess. The weather's fine. I can't complain about that. I could complain about a lot of other things, but this isn't a complaint video yet. I must admit, for being all this stuff, I do really like these two pages here. Can you see? Are we glaring? I got my little papers out, to put in between the pages. I have, stop saying got, Diane. I have a wet paper towel for my hands. I've got the glue stick already open. This one is not working out. I don't even like that one that much. Bye. Alright, it's a Twinchie I made on an old memory card because they are 2x2, and I had a feeling it really was not going to fit anywhere, but I thought, well, you never know. Why don't you check? Well, it could go there, but I don't think I want to cover the flowers up. Alright, go back with the Twinchies. We tried. And then I have a couple in here already. It's scrapbook paper, but it was a snippet left from the cookbook journals I made. And I didn't want to trash it, and as long as it was strawberries, I figured, well, cut them out, put them here. So are you gluing today? I must admit, with doing all that harvesting for the index card things, I'm a little tired of fussy cutting. Which I was thinking, well, I probably shouldn't say this because it'll go up before this video, but Susan's next cluster challenge, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it or not. I like doing those clusters quite a bit, but I don't use them that much, so I kind of hated to make a bunch. And her next challenge is grunge, or theme, I should say, prompt. And I don't do a lot of that either. But I thought, that would be a nice break from all this fussy cutting, because you don't really have to fussy grunge stuff. You could tear it and everything. So we'll see what she decides. Alright, I have some Halloween, and a lot of it is small. And I thought, yeah, jack-o'-lanterns down here. Good. Better. Okay. Okay, we're in a flight pattern yet again. Now this needs to be on an edge. Yeah, maybe the other one needs to be on a straight edge. I just said to my husband the other day, he happened to be near where I was working, and I was talking, I cannot cut straight lately. I'm almost starting to wonder if it's these scissors. It can't not be me. Or it can't be me. I don't know. It probably is me, but blaming it on the scissors, I don't know. There might be something to that. There's something off with the Earth's gravitational pull. I can't cut straight. Well, I never did. Alright, I have 3 bats here. Should they go by the other bats? My fan's making a noise. Don't tell me you're going to wind down. It's kind of hot again. Well, I shouldn't say that. It's not hot. I take it back. It's not hot, but it's warm-ish, and there's like no breeze. You know, you're living in a terrarium or something. So I put my little fan on. I don't know. And from watching Susan's other cluster participants, I mean, I knew this anyway, but I know I really do take too much time and go, I don't know, maybe here, what about this, I don't know, blah, blah, blah. But I guess that's just me. So, sorry. And that's why I don't have a ton of subscribers and comments and stuff, because I drive everybody bats. Oh. Well, I must draw in some people with all these cute little puns, right? No, that was unintentional. Okay, last one. And then I don't remember if there's anything else for this book. Alright, wet paper towel. I'm getting sticky. Okay. Well, maybe the other Halloween could accommodate that. Oh, sure. That's got to go somewhere. Even on this side would be nice. Like right there. Okay. Except it's all off. Alright, bear with me. Like you guys do all the time, don't you? I was doing this the other day too. I was trimming something and getting these tiny little snippets, you know, just these little slivers of paper. And instead of going in the garbage can, my fan is blowing it off. Thanks. Yeah, not to mention, I didn't pick them up. I probably have all these little garbage things under here. And oh well. The world will keep revolving, right? Okay. All right. See that? Okay. Fonts. That's right. I don't think that's very sticky. I don't know where they are. I also have fonts in the old book too. I didn't get that out. That's not even in this room. Oh. I wonder if that's from the same thing. I mean, it must be, but the exact same magazine, and I didn't realize I didn't take it before or something. I don't know. It's kind of silly. And for those of you in the harvested videos that thought I was missing some things, I did go back and get a few things. And you'll be thrilled to know, I don't know when, but I am going to do a shut up and glue it down video where I took a bunch of larger images out of magazines that I just like. I just think they're cool. They have nothing to do with collections. I don't really want to make a collage out of them. I just like them. So I think I'm going to do that. The only problem is I don't know what I'm going to glue them to. So yeah, we have to talk about that before we can shut up. Because I don't have another book like this. I wish I did. One thing too about using a book like this, if I can, hawk a book like that with the heavier paper, when you glue things down, it's really nice. It doesn't get ripply or anything like that. So I like that. But anyway, I don't have one. So I thought, well, and most of these images are pretty darn big, so it can't be something small. So I may just resort to a composition book. And I'm kind of grimacing here on the other side of the camera because I'd rather not do that, but you know, if I do, I do. That's okay. Alright, it's how to design your own clothes and create patterns. I don't know, I would think making a pattern would be hard, for me anyway. And I thought I was almost out of glue sticks, and I found a whole like box of them. I forgot I had it. So that was a nice surprise. Well, that'll fit. I have to trim it a tad. Let's see if she can make it crooked because she keeps doing that lately. Not bad. Wow, it's quiet. I appreciate quiet so much because I never get it. Okay. Do you ever hear a question, you know, like what's your favorite this, your favorite that, your favorite sound? I've heard some people say, and what's your favorite sound? And they'll say quiet. Like, yeah, I could go with that. Oh, no, it's down here. Stop talking about quiet and pay attention. All right. Well, this is coming along. Not too much room left, actually. All right. I think that's it. But I'm going to leave it right here. Here. All right. I don't think you saw this. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was going to glue this stuff down last time. I did. I used Mod Podge on the big thing. The other stuff is just glued, not too well. And when it's all done, I think I'll probably Mod Podge over it and like put a spray sealer on it or something. I think that's kind of neat. It's my opinion anyway. All right, horses. I have some horses. I have this and this. Well, okay. Okay, fine. Wow. I didn't goof around with that for an hour. Is that straight? No. Several videos back, I said I had half a mind. I don't think I will, but to make a compilation video of me just saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, and, you know, things I repeat. I could do like a whole video on is it straight or that's crooked, couldn't I? Okay, looks pretty good. That's it for horses. Red, white, and blue, or patriotic. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's go back to the old book. I forgot about that stuff. I don't think that's... Oh, I should have saved that for that, huh? No, I don't know. It's a font. Because a couple of these are awfully small. Yeah. Probably can't see that. It says Liberty. Well, that could go almost anywhere. It's so little. I don't know. What about there? Kind of matches that anyway. Yeah, I've noticed closed caption often says, instead of matches, it says match is. I don't know. Which that's almost the opposite, because I tend to talk rather quickly, more so than I should on a video. And I think that's often why it screws stuff up. So why would it say match is instead of matches? I don't know. Just to goof with your brain, Diane. Okay. Yes, I did edit one of my videos today for the closed caption, and to be honest, it is such a drag. It's like work. It's like homework or something. I said, I don't want to do this. I will say I do it more quickly than I used to. No. So there's something to be said for that, but okay, no, because, well, as you can see, that I just don't think that matches. And it says red, white, and blue, so I think we're going to keep that red, white, and blue. So I don't know what we're going to do with that. I don't have rule. I have a few dragony things, and oh, I did have a castle-y thing. Oh, here, okay. Okay, I was going to put it in the Shut Up book, but I forgot I started this. Okay, it actually, I think it's a church, don't you? It looks kind of castle-y. Maybe we'll call this just the old-time architecture page or something like that. Do you ever stop and think, some of these really old, like a structure like that? I mean, I'm sure there's explanations on this that I don't particularly want to hear, but it's, how did they do it? How amazing that they could make something that tall and stuff without modern equipment, is my point. Do you have anything better to think about, Diane? Alright, we've got a dragon purse, a dragon, I think that was a latch hook rug, pillowcase design, a logo from something, a postage stamp, and I found that placemat I mentioned a couple videos back. I forgot in the last session. And to be honest, I'm not that thrilled with that. It's like a circle of the symbols, so that's why it's cut like this. And it kind of looks like a megaphone. I don't like it that much. This is from that too. But how many dragons am I really going to come across? So I figured I better grab it. So are you a dragon? It's 1940, 52, 64, 76, 88, 2012. I'm not. I'm a rabbit. And thanks to my husband, I have to say, screwy wabbit every time. He likes to say that just to be funny. So I always think of that, like Elmer Fudd. So I'm the wabbit. Well, what if we cut off this end part? This is just such a dumb shape. And I kind of thought of cutting, the dragon head out, but it has a symbol there. I liked that. Still looks kind of megaphone-ish. I think it's better. Alright, what about right there? Maybe it's sort of, you don't notice the shape so much. Agree with me. I love your glue book, Diane, except for that megaphone dragon. I don't get that. Well, could do that, and it would take that corner off too. Alright, let's do that. Did we save it now? Doesn't look like a megaphone. Alright, this may not fit. I may cut it out. Yeah, I'm going to cut it out. This one too. I didn't really want a purse. Really. But I was a little unsure if I cut it out because it's angled there, if it would look off. So we'll see. I don't know. That was from one of those old McCall's magazines. It was a kit you could send for dragon purse. I didn't know dragon stuff was popular back then. No, we're growling. It's something. You gonna ruin the quiet? What did I say about getting tired of fussy cutting? Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Well, what if we did that? Then we kind of camouflage the handle on that. Okay. At a glance, it looks like a seahorse, don't you think? Why is there a seahorse on the dragon page? It'd be funny if it was and I just didn't notice. It's not. But yes, that would be pretty funny if I didn't notice. I don't think I've ever done that. Put the wrong thing on a page. There's still time. Come on, glue. It's getting down in the bottle there. That's right, glue stick. You fall over. Because that's your job. At least it didn't clank. Alright, these two. Alright, since I don't know what I'll ever find that will fit there, we'll put this here. By the way, just for the record, I pointed out that real dragon stamps, this is from a catalog, but I thought they had gold foiling on them. They do. I have a couple left. I didn't realize that, but I noticed that the other day. They really do. Isn't that cool? Well, I think I'll put this down here because it's similar to that. What am I ever going to find that'll fit down there? Okay. Well, I must say, when I started this page with this big one back here, I really sort of thought to myself, this is ridiculous. I am never going to fill up a page of dragon stuff where, it's just not that common. You're not going to find anything. And look, it's about the fullest page in the book. Kind of neat. Love that glare, Diane. Okay. Okay, I don't think I had any other old architecture things. Got a couple dogs. Actually, more than a couple. It's quite a few. Whoa! Wow, that one is really active. Well, maybe we should put this like here and it can... Yeah, okay, we'll do that. And we'll use the other side for a straight line. Right, Diane, like you're going to get it straight. That's not too bad for what I've been doing lately. No, look at that. Oh, okay. Can you see that? I'm like, wow, that's terrible. That's the top of that computer code thing. It's trying to fake me out. Do stuff like that to me. It's not nice. And there's a chipmunk chipping back there. Is that why they're called chipmunks? Because of that sound? I don't know, Diane. Boy, what a thought-provoking question. Alright, so that looks pretty good. It matches. Or maybe like that. Well, my initial thought was to put washi tape or a border or something there. And if I do this, then we're going to have... Maybe that makes more sense. But then we've got like... Yeah, I don't like that. I don't know. And then we've got this gold in here. And I think that's a Boston Terrier looking not too happy wearing a coat. And a cartoony dog out of some ad. And a French Bulldog and a Basset Hound. And a partridge in a pear tree. Well, I guess that's okay. I'm not really in love with that. Well, what if we cut this part out? What if we took more time, Diane? Well, I've mentioned this before, but for me, glue book sessions actually take a lot of time. I have no idea why. Okay, that's better. Okay. Alright, I'll tell you what, folks. I'll give everyone a break. I'll glue that stuff off camera. That's going to take a while. And yeah, we're at like almost a half hour already. So I'll glue that down by myself. Come back to a little bit more, but maybe not all of it. I don't know. Hang on. Okay, it's a little different. I sort of use these dogs to camouflage that line. And I put the little one over here. This dog down here. Okay. So I thought maybe I'd do one more section. And then I'll let you guys go. if I could find it. Here. It's the funny food stuff. I found quite a few things. I have, not that this is that funny, but I thought it was kind of cute. Grapes from California. Watermelon, I forget what they were. Napkins, paper plates, something like that. Oh, a bear. Yeah. You're in the wrong pile. Illustrated eggs. Goofy broccoli. A dog toy. And egg illustration too. Can you see? It's all glaring. Well, this has to be on an edge. This pink isn't going to match anything, is it? It's kind of cute. Alright, can you see? It's all Glairesville. Alright, I'm going to glue that in. Okay, I've taken up enough of your time with silly things and dumb puns and all that baloney. I'm going to go ahead and glue this stuff by myself. As long as it's all out, I'm not going to put it back and reorganize it, and I'm not going to do another session right now. So, thanks for joining me, folks. Enjoy your glue booking and have a great day.